Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to episode 50 of the Vibin podcast. Whoa, as you can tell by our decorations, it's quite a festive event.
Yeah, by the little shitty setup, 5 balloons.
Damn it, these 5 is representative of 50. Each of these balloons represents 10 episodes of the podcast that we've done.
Well, this is 20. That's 5. This is 5. And that's 5. And then that's 5.
Well, then where's the other 10?
I ate it.
Oh, okay. Well, sad to say. Yeah, I think there are a couple episodes that aren't uploaded somewhere.
Well, yeah, because the first 10 were just audio.
Exactly. Well, no, I mean, I think there's some.
No, there's only like 2 or 3 episodes that really never went on the
So
channel or
I
anything.
don't think I think the actual number of videos is less than 50, but this is number 50, and that's all that matters.
No? It should be 50.
Well, yeah, this is number 50, but I don't know if we have all 50 of them. Like that's what I'm saying. There's some that might not be some that didn't, like the one with Sean that didn't go up and probably missed one. Then.
Well, yeah, but that was deleted, and then we re-recorded that one. So there are 50 even.
Oh, yeah,
you
I
know.
thought there was some missing. I don't know.
Well, there are, but they've been deleted.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Not all 50 are there.
But there are 50 on the channel.
Oh, okay.
Technically, it's more than 50, but some of them didn't go through, so they've been deleted. There is 50 on the
Oh,
channel.
all right. Damn. Well, damn, I'll be damned.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it would. I don't think because that wouldn't make sense though, right? If there weren't 50, but this was 50.
Well, I'm just saying we've done 50, but some of them, the audio, like the one with Sean, some of them fucked up or just didn't get transferred over or just something. So I don't know.
Well, yeah, but those were re-recorded though.
Very true. And some are also on your channel, like the first 10 or 11 or so.
Yeah, but that was brought over though.
So was it?
Yeah, you brought those over.
Did we upload them? Oh, damn.
Yeah, you brought them over.
All right, sick. Well, good. Well, then they're all there. Go check them out.
If you want, well, the first 10 is audio, and then on
Exactly.
11 is when it was picture.
Speaking of audio, we have the microphone here with which they were recorded. This holiest of holy relics.
Oh, probably 30 something. Probably, because I don't remember when we got these ones, but probably 30 something. But everything was on this one, on this small mic first.
And then the Let's Plays. I remember them sitting over there, and then the podcast right here, huddled around this tiny microscopic microphone. Just this little dandy doodah here. Let's just huddled real close to it, trying to get both of our voices to pick up on it.
It's good microphone for one person.
Oh, yeah,
not
definitely.
for more than one.
But you can put it on a podcast setting, but
Even then, it's for one person.
exactly.
Two, you could if you're huddled close together. But
exactly. Which
yeah.
We've been huddled together more than one occasion, so it wasn't too much of a departure. But
yeah, a couple cold winter nights.
Gets a little hot, and gets a little itchy after a certain amount of time, and it's something I don't ever want to experience again. So we're throwing this shit out. No, we're just gonna keep that over there. But now we have these.
Well, you didn't like cuddling with me, or what?
I mean, it was all right for the time, but then I got those scabies, and then that kind of stuck with me for like a couple weeks. Then I had to go to the surgeon and get them all physically removed from my body. But
scabies. I don't have
Yeah.
scabies. I don't know how you got that.
Shit, it might have been lightning. I got lightning. He might have some parasites.
He might have some parasites.
Yeah.
I saw a worm crawl out his ass the other day, but I didn't make too much of a fuss about it.
Yeah, that might have been just like my semen just leaking out in like the shape of worm. I bust very, very tiny and thin loads. So it could have been that. But also there was probably worms.
Well, I don't think it was your semen because when it fell out, it crawled away real quick.
That
Semen
sounds
don't
like my
move.
semen. That
Your
sounds like my
semen
semen.
moves?
Yeah, just a little bit.
You
It's a
should probably
struggle.
get that checked out.
Every time I come in the toilet, I got immediately. It's a race for me to flush and for the semen to crawl back out and try to get back into my urethra. It's not a good time.
Yeah, you should get that checked out.
I've tried, but
Try harder.
Well, see, here's the thing: the semen has killed 2 doctors that I've seen so far, and I'm afraid to go to a third because I believe the FBI might be starting to get onto me.
Well, how does your semen kill a doctor if you go on a visit? Because your dick should be in your pants, right?
Well, it certainly is, but you've heard of premature ejaculation. Well, this is automatic ejaculation, where the semen itself just spurts from my body, and like the thing from the thing, just kind of an amalgamous form shoots out of my pants and strangles. Strangled the first doctor, went into the urethra of the second doctor to extract his semen and become a larger semen life form to go back into my urethra.
But you're wearing shorts; those aren't pants.
Oh, he's gone. I flushed him, but God only hopes he does not come back. I'm worried that it might have a more intricate knowledge and working of the sewer system. Since it's been in there for a few days, so I'm just hoping it kind of didn't follow me and doesn't come out of your toilet or sink at some point. But we'll be on the lookout for that throughout the rest of the episode. Don't you worry.
It's not the first time something's crawled out of my toilet.
Oh yeah, no, that was a fun time. I had to shower real long after that.
It was a good time.
But anyways, on to more important things. On to actual things.
Like
Caesar,
what?
how are you doing this fine podcast morning?
You know what? I'm not doing too bad. How about you?
Yeah, did pretty good as well. You know, we both got some, pretty minuscule sleep, but it's fine. You probably less than I did. I got like 5.5, 6 hours maybe.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, decent. Yeah. Yeah, fucking working overnights, not great. I used to think I want to do it. It wouldn't be too bad, but
No, no.
yeah. If it's always part-time 4-hour shifts, and that's not as bad, but unless it like starts at midnight until 4 a.m., that would be pretty fucking god awful.
Well, that's how it should be. But if it's a lot of stuff that's going on, you have to stay longer until that stuff is finished, and then you can go.
Oh yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
what they tell you. That's what they want you to think.
right.
Yeah. Also, yeah. So I'm sure aren't there more than people who fucking go and like do shit as well?
Oh, they don't do anything unless if they have to do something. But other than that, they don't do
Yeah,
anything
because
really.
trucks don't come in the morning.
Right.
So it makes sense that the people who are there at night, they'll do as much as they can. Just, what the fuck are the morning people there for then? Just finish that up and then.
They're busy with customers and then making sure the store looks pretty.
Yeah, I guess that's right. But so they're not exactly they're not like you're like jobs like a warehouse specifically. Theirs is half and half, front and back.
Yeah. Well, it should be, but well,
Do you have the same title, just like associate?
no,
Or oh, okay, so
no, no,
that's
no.
all right.
They,
That's
I think they're like a something associate, and I'm
yeah,
afraid associate.
sales associates
Yeah,
probably or
probably
store for
something
yeah.
like that. I don't
Okay, yeah. So
fucking know.
that's why they have a excuse.
Yeah. Well, a lot of excuses, but
Yeah, but it's a that corporate government structure that keeps us confined to these chains. That's why you have to have unionization in every working force. We got to have mandatory smoke breaks. Even if you don't smoke, you have to light up.
well, there is that. There are plenty of decent things about it, but in general, just like you said, that whole ladder itself is pretty skewed and one sided. So,
Very true.
but I get paid vacation,
Oh,
so
that's
I
not
guess
not
it's all
bad.
right.
I mean, how
It
much?
makes
Two
up,
days? Two
huh?
days? 2 days worth?
No, I got about a week off,
Oh,
but
okay. That's all right.
no, it's all right.
Do they offer you maternity leave for when the baby comes?
Well, um, mom, they have to give me a little bit longer than just the regular maternity leave because my partner's in the hospital.
Oh, okay. Got
Yeah,
it. Got it.
when he nut inside me, my ass, well, my pussy technically clenched his dick a little too hard, and so it took out a bit of a chunk on the side of it. So he has to get
Hmm.
immediate surgery for it.
Got it.
So
Got
the
it.
baby's on the way, but he's in the hospital right now. So I have to stay out a little longer until he's all right.
Do you know where they're going to graft the skin from to replace the penis?
My
The
ass.
skin. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
the hair of the dog that bit you. It makes sense.
Exactly. Yeah,
You know.
we're about the
Fair.
same skin tone, so it kind of blends in even.
Yeah, fair enough. And then every time you go down on, 'em, you'll be like, that's what my ass tastes like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. I thought this would get more reaction. Hair of the dog that bit you. Yeah, I thought that was great. Fuck. Oh boy. Speaking of comedy, are we doing that this Tuesday in 6 days from now?
Yes.
Yes, it'll be a good time. Go
Yeah,
back
we'll
to.
see how we'll put her put a
No, this will be out by
no.
then. This will be out before
Yeah.
then.
Yo, on the
We'll
next
let you know on
some
2 episodes of Ringo Ishikawa from now.
yeah.
By the time you're hearing this, yeah, it'll still be 2 episodes from now. But
Yeah, so we'll see how
we'll
that
we'll let
goes.
you know. Make a post about it. But I'm excited to go to have some more mac and cheese, another delicious Wagyu beef burger.
Oh, yeah, they have it's good food. It's good
Damn,
food.
shit was good. They fucking. I love places that make their fries like they do there. I think you've told me how they do it once before, but like, do you know what it is that makes them like that?
Like what,
Did
really
you try 'em?
crispy?
Yeah, they're just really like crispy and just like kind of like flaky on the outside.
It depends on what they do because there's like a couple things there's two things that I know that you could do to get a crispy fry. If you wash your potato and then you slice them up in fries and then you let them sit in like cold water for like a while. And
Hmm.
then when you're about ready to cook them, you can take them out, dry them off, and then fry them in really hot oil once for a few minutes, take them out, let it sit, and then do it again. Or you could do if you really want like a soft inside, you could once you take them out of the water after a while, then you pat them dry, and then you boil those, and then when you're done boiling those, then you fry them. But I really don't know what they. It would be something along those lines that they do to get a really crispy
All right.
fry.
I was thinking something along. It might be like further along that, like a beer batter. Like, aren't beer battered fries kind of like crunchier like that, right? Or
Well, I mean, uh, but beer is more like used for like onion rings and stuff like that, than like cod and fish. You could do it for fries, but I don't think they do it. I don't think they do their fries beer batter.
all
I
right,
mean, they
all right.
might, but it might be like a light beer or something. I wouldn't know.
So they got fucking got
You can
a
ask.
beer battle with O'Doul's.
What's O'Doul's?
It's a non-alcoholic beer.
Oh, well, I mean, it would work. It still has like the fizzy stuff inside of it,
True,
so that would
true.
kind of work.
That shit just tastes fucking awful. It's like, what kind of beer did you batter this in? O'Doul's?
What about Old Milwaukee? You ever have one of those?
Fucking no.
I had one time. It was not the worst thing I put in my mouth.
All right, definitely not the best though. Was it a light or was it like a darker malt or how?
No, it was like just one of the regular non-alcoholic beers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How does that taste compared to a regular beer?
Well, I'll tell you what, some non-alcoholic beer does taste like shit because
Yeah.
like Guinness, non-alcoholic
Oh
Guinness.
god. Well,
Because
I mean,
Guinness in a can already is shit
Guinness,
itself.
Guinness is a heavy dark beer. So
Right, so that's not good.
I'm not into that. Yeah, no.
I had a non-alcoholic Heineken one time. It
Oh.
tasted like a Heineken, but upon tasting it, you could tell that there was like something missing. It wasn't
Yeah.
bad though. That non-alcoholic Heineken is not too bad. Old Milwaukee, it's all right. Have I? I think that's probably all the non-alcoholic beer I've tried. Because if I was gonna have a beer,
Just make a
alcoholic.
regular one. Yeah.
Exactly.
I wonder if there ever, or if there already is, a non-alcoholic liquor.
Oh, probably. I
Like
wouldn't be
fake,
surprised.
like fake vodka, fake rum. Like if you're if you're really fucking down bad, you're just like, oh god, I need a fucking, and then get the placebo effect.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure it helps some people, who are trying to stop drinking and whatnot.
Oh,
just
yeah,
so it
yeah,
feels
yeah.
like they're still a part of it.
Maybe in like AA programs. They probably wouldn't do that in AA programs because AA programs don't want you to like anything associated with your fucking
Yeah,
addiction.
because that's how you know if you have a real problem. If you have to go to AA, I know a couple guys that I work with who go to AA.
Oh, I meant like I meant rehab rather.
Well, I mean, kind of somewhat of the same difference. Rehab's a little more intense, though.
Well, because AA is just a meeting you go to every week and you just talk and shit. Rehab is when you're fucking confined and it's like you're there until you're fucking cured or until your money runs out because it's like $3,000 a fucking month.
Well, yeah, it
Maybe
depends on
more.
the place you go. I think
Exactly.
some insurance could probably cover something, but I wouldn't know.
Yeah, not
I
a
know a guy
lot.
who went to rehab recently and just got out.
All right.
Yeah, trying to get himself back going. Works 2 jobs.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That's the way to
Hard.
do it. Yeah. Keep away from the liquor.
Well, it's hard, especially because when you have that freedom, you're just like, oh, I can start like drinking again moderately if you keep yourself busy. But if you're like this certain someone who I won't disclose, you drink too much and then you end up in a hospital for a few days and then you have to get clean again and then keep going. But he's not in rehab anymore.
Oh,
but it's just, addiction and it really runs hard in a lot of people.
Yeah,
It's hard to break.
Definitely, especially if you're like especially if you're not like not to say that some people aren't like as into it, but if you're kind of have that mentality where it's like I'm fine, I think I can handle one drink, and then it's like well I'm pretty fine. I can do two. I can do one more drink. And it's like, well, so now my friend's here. It's like, oh, no, let's have one more, and then it just kind of spirals from fucking there and there and there.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That's why you gotta have a really fucking good sense of willpower. I think that's why a lot of people who are like heavier alcoholics, when they do get sober, it's a lot easier for them because then they've been to the lower lows, and they're like, well, I don't want to be fucking there again, so.
Yeah, that's why moderation is really important.
Exactly. And sometimes it's just like fucking just abstinence entirely from it. Just like nope, just none of it. None at all.
If you really had a problem, then staying away from it
Exactly.
completely is the best thing to do.
Yeah.
I like to take breaks from everything in between. Like I took a few days from smoking pot. I had a little bit yesterday. Felt pretty good.
Nice.
It's good. It's good. It's good to take a break because sometimes I feel like if I do stuff for too long and get a little cloudy, I'm like, ugh, But then after a little reset, I feel better. I'm like, all right.
I feel you. I can do that with drinking because I've more internalized the knowledge that liquor is just literal poison and there's no benefit from it whatsoever. Except there's very small. I think there's some studies that's like wine with dinner helps something, but I think that's just like the alcohol itself or just like some other presence in the wine. It's not just like the wine. I don't know. But there's some slight benefit, like you said, super heavy moderation. But with weed, I could take a break, but it's like it's not even just the getting high and the smoke. It's like the ritual of it for me. Like I like packing the bowl, sitting outside, chilling. It's a whole experience for me. And I feel like I could stop if I wanted to, or like you said, just take breaks and stuff. But it's like, you know, it's that ritual, it's that calming experience, just like, allows me to just chill and get into the mindset.
No, I get that, but it does get a little bit expensive if you do it too much.
Oh
So
yeah,
I
yeah,
find it to be
definitely.
pretty good that I have to take a break. So the little bit that I do have stretches out a little bit longer because I can't buy it all the time. Not like how
Exactly.
I used to. Like whenever I would finish an eighth, time to buy another one. But no, that just get too expensive.
Yeah, especially with fucking if the prices. If you don't shop around and find new places, new prices, and new deals and shit, you could spend like $45 an eighth, which is what I was doing for a while.
I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that if I had like my own place and I could do it. I would spend like $50 on a really good eighth, but I wouldn't smoke it all right away. It'd be like I'll have a bowl like maybe once every 3 or 4 days and
Or
just like space it out.
or what you do is you cut it with some other pretty decent weed.
Oh yeah, if you wanted to like fuse it and stuff, make it get a little bit
Yeah,
of both.
make it last even longer.
I like whenever I do get it again, I like to get that in hash. Because the last
Ooh,
time I had it, I would pack bowls where I would sandwich layers in between little weed, a little
exactly.
hash, a little weed, and that's a good high. Just a little bit, and then
Multiple layers of hash.
well, it'll be a weed, hash, and then weed on top.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's quite a bit. All right.
It was good. It
I,
was
I
good.
bet. I bet it was.
But that's the point where you only need just one bowl at that point,
Yeah,
because that's why if I were to do it, I would get both of those because that way I could just have one bowl and then space it out for longer because I wouldn't need much, because one
exactly.
bowl of that would be plenty.
That's the problem that I'm having right now, especially with that bowl that I'm using right now. It's a bit of a smaller bowl, so I can't. I can pack a decent amount in there, but it's definitely not as much as like my glass pipe. But even still, I should start going back to smoking just like one bowl. Because I'll do a sesh where I'll smoke one. It's like, yeah, I'll just smoke another one, then do another, then go inside and do whatever. But I should try to hunker down, just like not just one, and then fucking coast on there for a while.
Yeah, I try to do my best with that too. Like when I hit my pen or something, I try to hit it, get a good hit, and then be like, all right, and then I won't do it again for like a few hours later. A few hours, just ride the little bit that I have of it, and then maybe later I'll have a little bit more. If not later tonight, whatever. I try to space it out a little bit. Also, if I have too much, I get a little on my hoof, so I got just enough just to be fine.
Do you ever?
'Cause it hits me different, I
Oh
noticed
yeah.
that. Socially, if I'm high, like, that's fine, and I'm having a good time, but when I'm home, I'm just really relaxed, so if I have a good hit, I get really high because 'cause
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm just comfortable, so I'm just like,
Chilling in a
"Alright."
different mindset.
Yeah.
Fuck. I have the thing about sleeping, laying in bed, fucking throwing shit, different mindset.
You don't wanna check your
Um, oh no, I was also gonna say, I did find some non-alcoholic liquor, so it exists,
Oh, yeah,
I guess.
definitely. There's
Yeah,
always something non-alcoholic.
but do you ever lay in bed at night and you just suddenly like spasm a little bit, not like your whole body, but just like your leg will just go like, it'll just like shoot up or like some.
No, I have that with my neck. I get some neck twitches sometimes, but that's about it.
A couple nights ago, I was laying in bed and I don't remember. I was maybe like on my side or like on my back or something, but I remember like my fucking right leg. I just did like a sweeping like motion or something, and then I shot awake, and it was very very intense, very weird.
But were you, like, about to fall asleep and
I
that
think so.
happened?
Yeah, it was just because I was in that weird like half
Oh,
sleep,
yeah.
half dreaming, somewhat state, and I was probably moving a little, or I don't even know, but I didn't. It didn't feel like I did it, and just like I'd spasm.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. That
It's
happens
weird.
sometimes. But I think it happens more so often when you're in that stage. Sorry, I'm trying not to sneeze. When you're like laying down or something, you're like you said, half asleep or half awake, and then you're just going. But maybe subconsciously, like, oh, I can't go to sleep just yet or something, and then your body's like, oh, it does something. You're like, huh,
Or I'm in
wakes
the
you
half
up.
dream doing something, reacting to it. I don't know.
I don't know. It's a weird thing, but I
Yeah.
don't have like weird movements like that. I just have it in my neck sometimes when I'm out and about.
I'm just walking around. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, and I get like a weird
yeah.
twitch. I'm like, ah.
Well, I get my shivers. My fucking my weird demons that I'm shaking out of me.
Right,
I think
right.
they're happening more often now, which I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, but I enjoy them.
Ooh.
It's quite pleasurable. It's it's like nice
Well,
and
you have a
like.
doctor's appointment coming up,
Well,
right?
no, that was already fucking. I already did that
Oh.
shit.
I was
Yeah.
about to say, like, you could ask your doctor, like, "Hey,
Yeah,
I have,
true.
like, weird twitches sometimes."
I would try with just twitches. Shivers. It make it seem a little bit worse. I mean, a little bit better than that. Related to Disco Elysium, I got my shivers. Like, what's going on here?
Shivers, twitches, either way, it's the same thing.
Seizures, aneurysms, one and
Yeah,
the same.
same thing.
Fuck. Yeah, that was it. I think I had. Fuck. Did you? No, you said the dream on Ringo.
Yeah,
You're getting
yeah.
all flipped up now. Shit.
No, I already talked about that dream that I had. I thought I had a dream last night, but no, I just fell asleep pretty kind of quick. I was up for a little bit since I didn't get home till a little bit later, and then I was just laying down, did some stuff, and then uh, when I went to bed finally, I did pass out. But when I woke up, it was really hard getting up this morning because I didn't want to get up. I'm just like, fuck.
I feel. See, I'm the opposite. If I get up and I'm like, I know I got to do something, I'm fucking up. I'm like, not even asleep. I'm just up. It's like fucking going. Sometimes because like we're both type of people who hate being late to shit. So I'm just like fuck. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
which
not
is
great.
why when my alarm went off, because it was just a little too hard this morning to get up because my bed was really comfortable this morning.
Exactly.
And because you have that moment where you're just like,
Oh
oh, this
yeah.
feels nice, and I'm like, fuck, I have to get up, and I try going back to bed. I'm like, I'm going to sleep. If I wake up
It'll
late,
be
I don't
2
care.
hours later.
But I was like, I don't care, and I was just laying down and breathing, and then like 5 minutes go by, I'm like, I gotta get up.
I feel that. I've done that before where it's like 7 in the morning. I'm just like, "God, this is super comfortable. I'm just gonna lay here." And then I close my eyes, I open them again like 15 minutes, 20 minutes later, and I look at my phone, it's like, oh, like 8:45. It's great. But yeah, I couldn't sleep last night either. I don't know why. I couldn't sleep until like 1, like I said, 1 or 12:30 in the fucking morning. I was just kind of laying there, not doing nothing, tossing and turning. It was not the greatest time.
Yeah, that was me a few nights ago when I ate too much. I couldn't sleep because I had even though it was like a good 6 hours after I ate, I still felt it a little bit inside. I was just like, ooh. So I went
Yeah.
to bed. 4 hours later, I wake up to go to the bathroom. I was doing some stretches to get that shit down, and then I went
Yeah,
back
take a
to
nice
bed.
laxative.
No.
That could be fun. We could take a Scissor Bros type challenge, run
Oh
down the
fuck.
podcast. It's like, all right, we're gonna take a laxative. Whoever shits first loses.
Oh
Or
fuck.
whoever has to go shit. We won't do the diapers. We can just like, oh, whoever has to go shit first loses.
Well, if we're both taking a laxative, that bathroom's gonna be a fight for you.
Well, there's multiple bathrooms.
I'd rather do that at your house since your
Yeah,
bathrooms are a
exactly.
little more private. You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Your bathrooms are a little more private.
That could be fun. I've thought about doing that occasionally. Just thinking of challenges
We could.
to do.
That would be
A la Scissor Bros.
yeah. All you got for the podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, we could always try some challenges. Maybe if any of you guys are listening, if you want to see us do any weird things on the podcast, just put a comment below. If you want to see us do anything that comes to your mind.
Yeah.
As long as we can do it and it's legal.
Oh yeah, definitely. And
Yeah,
as long as it can be blurred on camera, that's workable. It's manageable. We can deal with that.
Yeah. But that'd be pretty interesting. It'd be kind of fun.
Oh yeah, it's fucking.
We could start a hotline if you guys want. You could call us and we can talk about your problems.
1-800-CLUELESS. CLUELESS. Just one. We could do one S at the end. We could do 1-800-CLUELESS.
What about
Or
Clueless
CLU
Boys?
or 1-800-CLULESS. Clueless.
Oh yeah, that works. Yeah,
Yeah.
1-800. Yeah, we could do that. That'd be kind of cool.
I'm not gonna do that.
Well, you want to talk about people's problems?
Well, I don't know how much I don't know if it costs money to make like an 800 line.
I wouldn't know.
I don't know. Fuck. Probably. I don't know. Shit's too expensive. Shit that should be easier cost expensive. Cost expensive.
Well, but we don't know exactly how much that would cost, so we can't really judge if it's
True,
expensive or not. You know.
But just things in general, like for this special episode 50, we wanted to rent out a theater, which we kind of did last minute, which is also a little bit on us. But besides that, the theater we wanted to rent from said it was like, yeah, like $500 an hour, which
isn't too bad, I guess.
I can
but,
understand
like,
for a business. But like if they want to do an event and do like catering, it's like, hey, what if I just want you to just open the door and leave the lights on? What if that's all I need?
Nah,
Yeah,
it's all about money, you know. They
Exactly.
want to do
It's
that.
a baseline fucking
Yeah.
number, you know.
Which technically we could do at some point because 500 isn't that bad. So we could definitely do it. Maybe for 100, we'll get it. Maybe for 100. But like you said, we did kind of do the kind of late.
Yeah.
But so that's kind of on us. But even then, that's for just an hour, 500 sure is a little much.
I was hoping I'd go to the manager and be like, "Hey, what if I just like slip you $100 and you let me and a buddy of mine into an empty theater for like an hour and a half?" Just
no, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, it could have.
This isn't the fucking 50s, or you have to get your. No, that's not gonna work.
See, that's my problem. I think things are easier than
you think too simple. Yeah.
I certainly do. I think in a very simplistic and easy manner, because that's how things should be. Let me go to you and give you $100. Let me use this room. Fuck your company. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't. I'm not gonna have shit and piss in there. They don't know that, but my word is good.
Nope.
I have 0 credit to show for it, but my word is good.
Nah, I mean, you would think it's simple, but also like they're trying to work and stuff. Too,
exactly,
so
and they'll get fired.
Yeah, you got to think of it like that.
If I do just happen to be building a bomb in there, then they'd.
Well, I mean, I'd hope you're not building bombs in movie theaters, but
oh no, we're bombing right now. These are the bombs we're building.
Yeah, we're about to drop an F-bomb.
Oh shit, flagella,
fudge,
fern.
Farm.
Farm. Duh. How we're playing Scrabble now.
Fish.
You can't add on the farm. You can't add that to farm like Scrabble. I mean, you kind of can, I guess. But if we're all going,
I thought we were just saying words with F. I'm like, okay, we can
like.
Do that.
No, like not like that word.
Frick.
You fricks. What have you done? What's the Sonic kid say? What is it? You frickin' fricks. You know, it's like the little kid with glasses. He has a Sonic backpack.
No.
I'll put a picture of him right here. He's
what the fuck? What is it?
You know, it's.
Are you watching kids on the internet? Like,
no, this is an old thing. This guy, he is like 20 now, or you're like probably like 30
now,
or some
yeah.
shit.
But back then, how old was he? 7?
Probably like 12 or some shit.
Oh, disgusting! Fucking freak.
Hey man, everyone is making fun of him. You freaking freak! This kid. When will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences? Remember that kid?
That kind of sounds familiar, but I have no idea still. Maybe.
Because you freaking pricks just can't ever be quenched. Your fantasies can't ever be quenched, can they?
Is this serious or is this a joke? This is serious?
When will you learn? Your actions have consequences.
Wow.
Because someone made fun of Sonic. That kid loves Sonic. That kid loves Sonic.
Yeah, autism goes far. Yeah,
he's super into Sonic and he loves it. But I wonder if he was before or after. That was probably after Sonic Chew. Yeah.
Probably.
This kid talked about like fucking, like Sonic fucking Unleashed and the Wii games and shit. Christian was a diehard Sonic fan from day one. Cause he was like he's like 40 or some shit. He was live when that. Shit,
your
came
boyfriend?
Out. No, Christine Weston Chandler is in a faithful relationship with Psychichu, Mewtwo, I think Sonichu and Rosechu as well, and I don't know, I think there's someone else,
but he's not. Is he out? He's not still.
I think so. Maybe
he's out.
I saw. It might have been a fake thing, but it might have been on Reddit. I don't fucking know. But it said that he was out on bail, or they were out on bail. But I don't know how true that is. And if it is true, then
definitely can't go home.
Oh yeah, no. I wonder if they do still have like hating trolls, you know, like dedicated to like fucking hating on them, or if it is now just more so people just trying to be like, let's try to get this person help. Because that's what it's kind of turned into.
That's what it's turning into now.
Somewhat.
So it took him to rape his mom to get the
real
help that he needs.
No. This is a few years ago. People were starting to be like, let's fucking get this person help. But you know, I wonder if there are still people who are like that, trying to help out Chris Chan, or if they're just everyone's just like, nah, fuck him.
That's his own fault at this point. If it's getting this,
oh
far.
yeah, 100%. It's kind
if
of.
he doesn't get his own help, then why should somebody else help him for him? If he doesn't realize he's got Nita, you know.
Exactly. It's hard when you have just even like high functioning autism. Still, if you have like that sort of disconnection. Like from reality, it's
I get it,
and then it gets perpetuated for years and years and years by fucking people online. Just that's got to do some psychological damage. That also deteriorates and it proves as a detriment to the mental development.
100%.
But yeah, you know, I wonder how long. Well, no, I think they got a hooker at one point to not become a virgin with rage.
Well, at least he's not a virgin. That's what matters.
I fucking guess, you know.
Sometimes that's all you need. A little bit, just some poon or some ass, whatever you're into. A
Exactly.
horse, I don't judge.
I was watching the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie yesterday, which we can talk about.
Jack Black? No.
Yeah, exactly. Not a lot happens in that movie. The movie's 2.5 hours, and like an hour of it could be fucking cut out or condensed. The movie is unnecessarily long. But there's a similar point where the hot Jack Sparrow and the hot fucking Will Turner, who should just kiss, right? Are we all in agreement that they should just kiss?
I mean,
I mean, look at these two hot men right here. What if they just went a little? Wouldn't that be super hot?
Yeah, they're pretty attractive. I could see them.
Yeah. The point is, Jack's like, you need to fucking lick some asshole, friend. He doesn't say that, but he basically says that.
Yeah, need some clams.
The point is,
munch on some muscles.
The point is, sometimes all you do need is just to come. Sometimes you just need a good come.
Yeah.
That's all you need. You ever get post nut clarity before you nut?
No, because usually whenever I want to choke the chicken, I do it then and there, and I feel a great sense of euphoria afterwards. But before, I don't get like that. Oh man, it's gonna be so hot when I jack off. No, I don't get that. No, it's
no. The post nut clarity, you know.
No, I have it after.
You get the post nut clarity. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Because that'd be pre post is after. Yeah.
So you get that feeling that's like, damn, what am I doing?
So only
that
sometimes.
Kind of clarity?
Only sometimes. Not always. Because you know what you're doing. You know what you're going for. So in my mind, you know, I know what I'm doing. So it feels good.
I feel.
Sometimes afterwards, very rarely, but no, usually for the most part, I know what I'm doing.
If you spend like an hour looking for a video and it's like, yes, finally. And then afterwards you're like, damn, I really wasted a portion of my life.
Well, I mean, there's sometimes certain pornos that you want to watch. You're like, oh, I remember that porno with this person.
Yeah, Mr. Hands, good one. Wow.
I bookmarked it.
2 girls, 1 jar. Love it.
2 girls, 1 jar. Yeah, 12-inch versus my tight ass, you know.
I thought you were going to say 12 angry inches.
12 angry.
Like
that's
12
a good
angry
name
men.
for a porno.
That
12
is,
angry inches.
That might be real. Should I look that up? Should I see if that's real right now?
12 angry inches?
12 angry inches.
There's probably something that'll come up. Definitely a black eye. 100%.
Let me turn on my VPN and go on fucking incognito mode.
You don't want people looking at you on your phone, Nick?
And I don't want the FBI knowing I'm looking up 12 angry inches.
No, I could care less. I'm on a list probably somewhere already, so.
Oh, what kind of list? Elucidate me about that.
Ooh, I don't know. That's a little hairy.
What?
12 angry gnomes?
No, I found angry inch. It says angry inch videos.
Ew. Like, angry inch?
Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like it's only an inch. All right. I don't know, but that's an interesting title.
Angry inch, huh?
Angry inch. All right. Well, I got one of those. Anyways. See, so what games you've been playing lately? You off that FF16 grind?
No, I'm still playing it, but I'm just taking that New Game Plus through very slow. I'm not in a rush to do it. For those of you who want to know, I'm past the time skip part. So
how many icons do you have?
Well, in the New Game Plus, you already have all of them.
Where would you? How many would you have? Which one have you passed?
By this point, it would be the 3rd one going to get the 4th one.
Cool. There's like 5, right?
7.
Oh shit. Oh, okay.
There's 7.
Oh,
yes.
fuck me. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, there's a lot.
Nice.
There's
and they're all like styles, right? Like DMC type styles where you equip them and you have different types of moves. And
exactly.
Shit.
Yeah, each one's a different style and like a different element. Or
7 of them. That's crazy.
7.
How intricate are the move sets? They have like.
Oh, it's all pretty different.
That's fucking nice. Are they different weapons or different style of fighting? What type of weapons does Clive use?
Well, Clive uses swords. So
okay, so just sword.
Is based. Okay. Each style for the icon, it could be based on the sword, but also each icon could have a different weapon themselves too. That the sword will transform into real quick, and then it'll come back.
Yeah,
yeah. But for the most part, it's just like it's a sword.
Got it. All
yeah.
Right. And what's your favorite one so far?
My favorite icon?
Yeah.
That's hard. Because the 3 that I have on right now are the ones that I use because I like them the most.
Of course.
I wouldn't know. I can tell you the 3 that I use because each of the 3 that I have is used for specific things that I really like for each one because it's all pretty strong. I like all of them.
All right, tell me your layout here. What you
got? I got the Phoenix and Ifrit one because they're on the same ability slot thing. Ifrit and the Phoenix because.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. Because you start with the Phoenix, right?
Yeah, because you're blessed by the Phoenix's powers. Yeah.
All right, nice.
Yeah. So I have that one, which is cool. I have Bahama,
Sick.
which is fucking really good.
It's Bahamut. It's fucking. What
Bahamut
are
is
you gonna
really
not
good.
use Bahamut?
Yeah, dude. Giga Flare. Ooh,
Ooh.
it's fucking great. And then I have Odin.
All right, get that nice thunderous shit.
Kind of thunderous, yeah.
All right.
He's Odin's moveset is more based on like really sharp and like fast combos and stuff.
Yeah. Quick shit. I
Yeah.
feel. I think you might like Well, first let's say also, do you just have like a moveset now that just destroys everything instantly?
No, there's certain enemies that are weak that you could use like a certain move to like really knock them down. Like for the Ifrit and Phoenix one, there's the Flames of Rebirth, which is one where like Clive like explodes with like a bunch of fire circles that surround him and hits every enemy. So that's kind of cool. And then Bahamut has Giga Flare, which is like a basically Kamehameha.
Yeah,
So
just the big fucking
yeah, big
energy
old
attack.
ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Odin has one where you build up the meter if you get it to 5. It's called Zantetsuken.
Nice.
Yeah,
Everyone knows a good
it's a
Zantetsuken.
cool, it's a cool like slashing move that
Exactly.
slices everything.
Yep.
So all those moves can kill enemies instantly, depending on how strong the enemy is. But if it's like a couple big enemies or some heavily armored guys, then they won't die right away with those moves. It takes a little bit to wear them down.
Oh,
Also, because you have to charge those moves up a little bit, so you got to wear them down a little bit first. So it's not really a move that'll instantly kill every enemy, but some moves can if all the enemies are low enough health.
I'm just hearing from biased sources, but because I listened to a podcast from the guys on it, he plays a lot of fucking character action games like Devil May Cry and Bayonetta and shit. So he's used to this type of combat.
Mm-hmm.
And one of his complaints was like, "Yeah, I got to a certain point where I just had my rotation of moves I would do to deal with everything in 5 seconds." There are little instances and encounters he would fight enemies less than a second to just deal with an encounter.
Less than a second?
Less than
I don't think
probably a group of smaller enemies, but also you're saying like you get to a point in like the hunts and side quests where you're fighting shit 10 levels below you because the game assumes that every single side quest you're doing is the first possible one you can get, or is the first one you're doing. So he's like saying like, oh, I'll be like level like 40 something. I'll be fighting enemies that are like 30, even though that side quest just unlocked in this chain, you know.
Oh, like it's under leveled and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that just depends on the side quest you do, because each quest is like different level enemies.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, but even like the ones that like unlock where he was at, like when we got past the icon, unlocked a new set of side quests. Even those were like under leveled to where he was. But yeah, that's just maybe just because he's just fucking.
Yeah, it could be
he has a
might
hyper
been
knowledge.
grinding or had like the item on to get more experience, so he was getting. It would make sense if he was a higher level than where he should have been.
True.
If he had stuff to help him get level up a little bit faster. At least that's how I was for me, because I pre-ordering the game, you get a couple items, and one of the items is like 15% extra XP. So I still have that on.
Do you have the easy mode ring or whatever? There's like a few things, right?
No, there's some rings that like you could put on it to do things for you automatically.
Exactly, that's what it is. Yeah, the automatic shit.
But the only ring I have on for that is for the dog, because I'm not trying to switch through my regular potions and stuff to give him commands. I'm not doing that.
Doing claw hands, do all these fucking motions.
I'm not doing that.
That's like back in the days of doing fucking Devil May Cry 4 when you got Dante. You have style switching on the D-pad and like up is trickster, so it's like dodges and like teleporting and shit. Right is swordmaster, so it's like and it's all with the circle button. Like if you're playing on PlayStation, so circle is all these buttons. Circle does more fucking melee attacks. If you're on Gunslinger, circle does the fucking more gun shit. If you're on Royal Guard, it block shit. So people would put out combo videos of just going instantly trick sword gun trick and just doing fucking insane combo switching from side to side, like doing fucking claw hands trying to get this shit and doing like holding triggers and doing backwards forwards motions and fucking quarter circles. It's a lot easier when you can fucking delegate extra commands, be like, no, do it on your own.
But if you really wanted the challenge, which I would assume if you're a really hardcore gamer, you could not put on anything like that and then do the weird hand movements to do everything, which would make the game infinitely harder, but you could definitely do it.
To do your dog, you have to go through items. I assume it'd be like a dedicated like button or like a
because there's like on the bottom of the screen for the D-pad, you see like where you have the where you could use like potions and stuff.
Yeah, cycle
but
through your shit.
You have to click a left on the D-pad, because you only have 3 slots on the D-pad. You use up, right, and down for like the 3 items you can equip that you could use. And then if you were to click left on the D-pad, it would switch to Torgal's commands. But I'm not like I said, I'm not trying to switch between.
That's not too bad. Just quick, but to the
Yeah, I'm
left.
not. I don't want to deal with it.
I
That's too
feel.
much, you know.
Plus, I accidentally press down and use one of your fucking elixirs. It's like, well, I fucking, god damn it.
Yeah, and in the game you can only have 2 elixirs at
Oh
once.
fuck me.
Yeah.
Makes sense. They're kind of good.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
that's kind of a good item to have.
You can only have 2.
It's a large departure from the days of Final Fantasy 1 where you just fill up your inventory. It's at the you should leave sketch. 99 potions, 99 ethers, 99 high potions, 99 mega ethers.
Yeah, pretty much.
99 Phoenix Downs. Yeah, it's great.
But no, that's a really fun game. I'm still enjoying that. I've been getting into I just saw that on my PlayStation subscription that Demon Souls is free, so I downloaded
nice,
that.
good shit.
And that shit is fucking hard.
Yeah, it's very different from Dark Souls.
I've beaten for like 3-4 of the first bosses.
Okay, cool.
But this second world where I'm at is just kicking my ass completely.
So what have you beat? You've beat Phalanx.
I beat
right?
the Phalanx.
Have you
I beat
beaten
the
Tower
Knight.
All right, cool.
I beat the
Spider.
No, I'm on the spider right now.
What's the first boss of 2? Or the
Armored Spider.
Oh yeah, that is first boss. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
nice. All right, who else have you beat?
I'm on Armored Spider
now.
now.
I thought you said you beat like 3 or 4.
Yeah, because there's one after Tower Knight before Armored Spider.
All right, so you don't have to do the rows like that. You could go to 5 right now and just do that.
Oh
area.
no, I might
yeah.
do that because this area for the second world is fucking. The enemies are all like stone skin, so your attacks don't do much.
Yeah, well, you're probably using what weapon are you using?
I'm using the bastard sword.
So that's slashing damage. So I think if you do bludgeoning, it'll do more to them. But exactly, it's
but I don't have enough. I don't have enough strength to get for the big blunt weapons. I could go somewhere else and obviously grind that. But
I think that also the mines. That is the place to grind, or just to get the upgrade materials. The fucking.
Oh yeah, no, I've gotten a lot of upgrade materials from killing enemies.
You want when you see the dudes with the bags, kill them because they will drop shit. There's the regular miners and the miners with bags.
Right,
the ones with bags, they will drop. Yeah.
That's the good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's a very fun game.
It is a fun game, and I'll get. I'm in like 4 hours in right now, but I'll go back and.
What's your world tendency?
I don't remember.
Are you turning to human every single time, or?
No, I'm in. No, God no.
Good.
No, because I haven't found enough of those stones to turn human all the time.
Well, you never want to be human all the time.
No, because if you die, you just go back to your soul. Weird.
And it makes the game harder. Every time you die in human form, you get close to black world tendency, and it makes the game harder and harder and harder.
Yeah, no, I'm not going back to human every time.
Do you have the cling ring?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I need.
Yeah. You find that in the first world, so that's all.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. It's not too bad. It's definitely a little different. It's fun, but it is pretty hard. Yeah. So I gotta go. I'll go explore a little bit more when I get into that.
Got to be a lot more slow and methodical about it.
Yeah, a little bit. It's not bad though. It does play a lot slower than any other Dark Souls games because the swings for everything are slow.
It's a much slower game.
It's very slow.
I think that's in there trying to be like somewhat more realistic, because there's like fucking heavy weapons and shit you're doing.
Yeah,
unless you're swinging like a short sword, it's not gonna be the quickest swings. But even that's like, which is somewhere, I don't know, but it seems realistic.
It's all right.
But one of the coolest things is that every single weapon type has their own unique parry animation and backstabs.
Right.
It's so fantastic. This guy Vati Vidya, when the remake first came out, he put out a video and showed every single one of them. It's so great. It's so great when these games like first come out and everyone's like so enamored with them and seeing all the mechanics and cool shit. It's like, oh, you can do this and there's this if you do this from this angle. It's good. It's fun shit. Seeing all the fervor and whatnot.
Yeah, I've done a little bit of research of what weapon I think I want to get.
Ooh, what kind of build are you doing? Do you think?
I chose the Tower Knight, so I have a little more faith and strength and everything.
Oh, you're sure like a type of paladin faith strength.
Yeah,
all right,
pretty much.
Cool.
Yeah, so
nice.
I'm going for that. So that looks pretty fun. Just sucks because the armor for that class is very heavy, so I can't roll. So my character's only been able to put on the pants and nothing else.
Well, you don't have any lighter armor?
Not that I've been found so far. I haven't found anything.
Yeah. I think I remember Demon Souls being a lot more stingy with that shit.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying because I've already upgraded like my endurance like a pretty good amount, but even then I still can't put anything on.
Go to different areas. Go to 3 or
pretty
4 or 5.
That's what I got to do when I get back on and play it again. That's what I would have to do.
Yeah, check it out because it's not like 5-1 is going to be like the hard. 5-1 is still it can potentially be the first level you go to, so it's going to be easy. If you beat Phalanx and Tower Knight, you're going to breeze through probably any of the first level stages, except maybe 3, because that can be a little bit of a skill check.
Right.
Yeah, just Take a
It's a
look,
fun
explore
game.
shit.
I'll go
Yeah.
back to it when I can because I'm also playing Near Automata.
Oh, again, nice. Did you
Yeah.
beat it before?
On my Xbox, I got like 8 or 10 of the endings, and
All
then I
right, but you got A,
stopped.
B, C, and D, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
got
you beat it.
ABC.
Okay, you beat it. You beat it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about replaying it.
I got ending K the other day when I played.
Ooh,
We
what's
eat the
that?
mackerel.
Oh,
and
nice.
it's like, and you die.
And yep,
I'm like, nice.
I love it.
I forgot about that one.
It's so great. All the fake endings. Some of the ones that are greatest are the ones where you just leave and it's like, and then 9S left. I don't know what he just.
Oh, I can't wait for that
He
one.
just decided to just leave, and because of that, just shit happened.
And that's in the beginning of
Credits.
his playthrough
Yep,
too.
you just
You're like, no, I'm not going. I'm out of here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that whenever I get to play 9S.
it's so fun.
I just got I've just been getting money to unlock more plug-in chips, so I have almost I need a little bit of space left to unlock, but for most part I have like a bunch of really good stuff
Are you
equipped right now.
fusing those good chips?
Yes.
Good. That's
Yeah.
so the way to really metagame that game is you got to find the chips that are the smallest and fuse those to get like the +7, but make it like the size of a +3 or a +4. You know, and fucking, it's hard to do, but you can.
Yeah, because you need money for stuff like that too, which is what I need right now. I'm trying to grind a little bit and find more items to pawn off.
Yeah. Do you have the auto pickup already?
No.
That's a fucking lifesaver when you get the auto pickup, right?
I bet.
Just running past it, just picking up. You don't have to.
I kind of don't mind stopping for a second. It's not that long, you know. It's just
but when you can just get them, it's great.
Yeah, of course, I get that. But it's fun. It's a fun game.
Have you been fishing?
No.
Can you fish? Yeah, I think you can fish right off the bat. I think. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, because it's just a pod. You just use a pod to fish. You can get some good shit by fishing.
Yeah. That's right.
You should look that up. You know, look up a fishing guide because there are. Dude, you get one of the best weapons in that game from fishing. That fucking iron pipe. Oh,
nice.
Fucking forget about it. It's a reference to Nier, that iron pipe.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of references in Nier Automata.
Yeah. But it's like because in the beginning of the original Nier game, you haven't played that one yet. Nah.
No, but I've seen the videos that you showed me. So I've seen and I've some other videos that I've looked up. So I haven't played it, but I know a decent amount of it.
Oh yeah. Well, in the intro of it, like the main dude, he has that weapon, iron fucking pipe as weapons, all rusty and shit, and its damage is so fucking weird because it's like when it's maxed out, the damage is like 100 to 650. And it's like the crit range is insane, so just random fucking damage. But if you have the like a really good offensive chip layout, you're just constantly doing like fucking 600, 700, 800 damage. It's great.
Yeah,
it's a fun game. You fucking love RPGs. They're so great.
It's all I play. It's all I play is just RPGs.
Good. They have fantastic stories for the most part.
Most of them, yeah.
Really good fucking gameplay mechanics, especially Nier Automata. You know, they're just great. You got everything you could ever want from them.
I was thinking of Replicant. I might have played that because I saw that one was on sale. I'm like, oh, I could maybe, but nah, I just wanted to go with Nier Automata.
I feel they're both good games, but fucking
Nier Automata,
that robot ass. It's
well, I mean,
it's pretty
I'm
big,
more
pretty
in
thick
for the story and the visual looks, not for her hot, sweet ass. But
I know. Have you have you self-destructed yet so you can see her in the One Piece suit?
No.
All right. Well, you can, I think if you hold down both thumbsticks, you enter self-destruct mode, and you blow up. You get to 1 health, and then she loses not all her clothes, but just like most of the top shit.
Right.
Yeah, it's hot.
I bet it is.
Have you gotten the achievement for looking up her dress?
No.
There's an achievement for looking up her dress 10 times, and you can easy.
Nice. Just of course, pervert achievements.
Yeah, I had to get I had to get the platinum, and so I had to do it.
Fair enough. You platinum that?
Fuck yeah, I did. That game's fantastic.
Nice.
I fucking love Nier Automata. It's just great.
Nice.
I really should replay it again.
You should.
Yeah. What's your favorite weapon type? Have you found many yet, or are you still just?
I found
swords?
a few weapons, but for the most part, whenever I play, I like using the swords. I like using the virtuous contract.
Oh yeah.
And then I like having a big old blunt for my.
Yeah. You don't like the fucking gauntlets? Fucking beating the fuck out of people?
No, I'm usually I usually like swords and stuff. That's what I like doing.
I feel.
I mean, I was never really too much into like the grab them close and flail on them.
There's something so satisfying though, just punching. You know, it's so great.
Yeah, I can see it for some people.
Oh. Here's a popular question, Caesar. If you were a fighting game character, right, and you had an ultimate move, would you rather have 1,000 punches that do 1 damage each, or 1 punch that does 1,000 damage? Oh, yeah, 1,000 punches. Yeah, do one each. Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you want a flurry of blows or just one fucking big one?
I think just one big one.
Yeah, it feels nice.
Yeah.
Feels good. Like a counter and smash. It just feels good when you fucking get it. It's like, yeah, bitch, you're gonna take that shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, because they can't stop it.
Exactly. Or like doing poise builds and Dark Souls fucking PvP. You just come at people and they just hit you. Nothing happens. You just go right through that shit.
Oh, that's always the best. But
Sucks when it happens to you.
Yeah. If they're able to slip by you and then they get you from behind, that's because then you're just fucked at that point.
Or their internet is shit, or they're using a lag switch and then
Or your
teleport
internet
behind
shit
you.
or something. It's a lot of different things.
There's so many times I've played DS2 and been invaded and wanted to fight the person, but just literally couldn't because. And it's like, oh, they're over there now. It's like, what? It's fucking. And then I just stand there and just let them kill me. All right, I don't give a fuck. Fuck this.
Yeah, all glitchy and shit. Maybe that's what they do on purpose. They're like,
Some of them definitely do.
Yeah, so they could always win.
They're fucking annoying.
Hey, man, you got it. It's annoying.
I've gotten the platinum for DS2 as well. That's fucking. I still can't believe I did that shit. That was annoying.
Jesus, that's a little too much. But hey, you get it. You're a gamer. I get it.
Surprisingly, it's the easiest. I think it's the easiest of the 3 games.
Really?
Because in fucking 1, right, you have to get every single weapon. That's one of the achievements, right? So you gotta fucking you gotta beat the game. Artorias only gives you one of his swords. You gotta beat the game at least twice to get Artorias' sword. And
no, you could get his sword in the first playthrough.
I think it's Sif's soul. You can get the cursed sword, Artorias sword, or the regular Artorias sword, right? I know there's 2 versions. You have to do like 2 playthroughs to get. Either way, you also have to get Gwyn's soul and then fucking get the giant, do all that shit.
It takes a couple playthroughs.
It's a hard route to do all the achievements for that. Even fucking.
But it's easier in the new game. Plus, if you already have like a good build and then you go through that again, it's a little easier.
Then
sure, the enemies are harder.
If you got to grind for that man serpent fucking great swords, they drop it.
Oh yeah, that's a good sword though. The man here, you ever use it?
No, I thought about it, but
it's pretty good.
Never grind for it.
You get it pretty early,
But then what if you get a Black Knight weapon?
Well, just don't use it if you already use a Black Knight weapon.
But they're so good.
Well, yeah, but if you were trying to do something different,
But every time I see that halberd drop, it's like, oh, ooh, Black Knight halberd.
Which is why I like the Fegmo profile. I got that.
It's so great. Have you gone back to that yet?
No, because I've been playing other stuff, I started Bloodborne, and I was just like, I find myself playing Bloodborne a lot more than Elden Ring because it's just.
You restarted it, or?
Yeah, I did a new one.
Are you trying to get the build we had in the stream?
No. I'm using the Ludwig sword this time.
Oh, Ludwig's Holy Blade?
Yeah. That's a nice one.
Nice. Are you upgrading your arcane?
Yeah, well, it was at 20 already when I got it. Because I did the arcane and skill right away from the beginning.
Good shit. Strength. Well,
strength too.
So I think it's both. It's kind of quality.
It's all 18, and 20 for arcane, and then everything else is like 16 so far. Right. So yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, that's a build that's kind of hard to do because you're leveling literally everything except Blood Tinge.
Which is all right.
Yeah, it's not bad. You get a fucking great build out of it, especially if you get into the DLC and then get the fucking Moonlight Greatsword.
I might get the DLC sexy. This time. We'll see.
Yeah, because we forgot about it in the stream.
That's more something you could do for your Let's Play.
Exactly, it'll be fine.
But let's talk about. I think it's time for some music recommendations.
Time for some delicious, sweet music.
Some good old music.
Do you have anything in mind?
No.
Well then.
No, I'm just
okay.
What do you have, Nick? Go right ahead. You seem pretty excited.
I got one here. It's a great fucking track by this Japanese man Masayoshi Takanaka off of his album On Guitar. I think he's some type of he is definitely a musician, but I think he might be also like some sort of teacher in a way, because I think his album is called On Guitar. I think it's mostly a guitar based album. It might be. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is about. It's called the song Breezin'. It's a very just real light, summery. When you hear it, you want to imagine yourself in a hot red convertible going down the California Pacific Highway with the fucking the sun high in the sky at 11 a.m. in the fucking morning. You're fucking driving. You got a joint in your hand. It's fucking that's how this song makes you feel.
Oh, all right.
It's fucking great. I got him. Love it. It's fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was it? What was the artist again?
It's called Breezin' by Masayoshi Takanaka.
Off
the album On Guitar.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of Japanese rock lately.
Oh, nice. So that's perfect. It's the Japanese rock episode.
Pretty much.
Nice. It's good shit.
I've been listening to basic stuff like Asian Kung Fu Generation,
Nice.
stuff like that. But what I really found that I really like is an artist called Subin Yoshi.
Ooh.
It's really cool. Check him out. I think that was his name. Something with an S. If not, I'll give you the correct name for it later. But I'm positive that was the name. Positive that was the name. Positive that was the name. Positive that was the name.
All right.
Yeah. So if you're into rock and roll, if you want something a little different, check that out.
Is it like lyrical? Like,
well, it's just like any regular rock. It's nice, a little bit heavy, kind of lyrical at some parts. It's a little nice blend of everything.
Okay, so it has lyrics and shit, like fucking. It's
yeah, 100%.
Comparable to like AC/DC or like that type of type of rock.
I can't understand the lyrics.
Well, no, but it's that type of rock.
Not necessarily AC/DC, not like old kind of rock, but
that type of like heavier, or is it lighter, more poppy, or
more alternative? I'd say that.
All right. Not too bad. Now, those fucking the content coming out of the Asian continent, most of it's just fantastic. Fucking Korean films, K-pop. I don't listen to that shit. K-dramas. I don't watch that shit. But fucking animes and shit.
Lonely.
I have no idea.
You never seen the John Cena meme? Remember when he had like the headphones and he was in the suit and they're playing that the fast forward of that K-pop song and he's just dancing to it?
No.
Oh, it's really funny. That's a great song.
All I know is Bing Chitting. Yeah, fucking Koreans, Japanese people, and Asians, they just make better content in general than most of the world. Fucking Bollywood too in India. Apparently, a lot of those movies are fucking great.
Supposedly, I've never seen one, but
there's one called like I forget what it's called. It's one that came out pretty recently. It was up for an Academy Award or some shit, like for music or something. And I see videos of it on like Reddit, just like out of context. It's like fucking people jumping over fucking vans and explosions and like fucking lions and shit. It was crazy. They make crazy fucking movies in Bollywood. Fucking Margie's watching Bollywood movies.
Really?
Yeah, on fucking Netflix or her place. She got to Bollywood, the Bollywood fucking algorithm, like TikTok, but on Netflix, and now she just watches Bollywood movies and shit, and like Spanish fucking soap operas.
Oh god,
she's like really into it, I guess.
I mean, yeah, if you got nothing else to do, might as well.
Yeah, and if they're good, then fucking more power to them.
I hate Spanish soap operas. They're all fucking annoying. All the same goddamn thing.
I always thought it was weird as a kid how soap operas were shot in like a super high frame rate, so it looks super weird. It looks like the movements are really fluid,
Yeah, well, because they really want to grab your attention, It's also like fucking drama and
but it's just the way it looks, right? Like if you look at an episode of like NCIS or Law and Order, you can see it's a lesser frame rate. It looks like a television show. It's you can see the movements, whatever. But when you see the soap operas, it's so like fluid. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yes. I haven't seen soap operas in a while, but from my understanding, what you're talking about, from what I saw when I was younger, yeah, for the most part, I get what you're saying.
It's like much more like fluid motion. I don't know the better way to describe it, but they're shot very weirdly. And it probably is, like you said, just to draw attention.
100% to draw attention.
To make it like look more realistic. They look like they're shot like pornos, kind of. Just like weird, like
some pornos.
Uncanny.
Not all because not all pornos high quality like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just some guy fucking a girl in a fucking porta potty, off his fucking flip phone or something.
Yeah. A guy fucking a flashlight in a porta potty. I'm sure that exists somewhere.
Oh, 100%.
I'll put it up right here. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Anyways,
everyone, fellas,
thank you for joining us on this 50th episode, and may we have 50 more.
Look at the balloons,
Oh Jesus! See, even the dogs are barking. They love it.
Christ!
They're here for the 50th episode as well. They want you to have as good of a day as we do. Everyone, if you like this video, make sure to give it a little like and a comment and a subscription if you want to stick around. And see all that else there is on the channel. Fucking watch Ringo. Watch fucking Fallout. Fallout's going to come up right here.
Comes out today, technically.
The day we're recording this, Fallout's coming out. Fucking watch that shit right now, you bastards. Go right off from watching this video and watch that Fallout video. And then come back to watch this podcast again. And then go watch Ringo from earlier this week. You won't regret it.